Tavian, would you like to do the honors?
No.
In that
I
case, Raph.
volunteer Tavium.
I don't feel like doing it. Andrew can do it, or Tiger can do it.
Absolutely not. I don't even remember what the fuck happened.
Oh my god. The last time on D&D, we all decided to go on a shopping spree and have everybody meet up and discuss what's next on top of getting all of our ducks in a row. We have not gone back and re-talked to the people we were interrogating yet, even though honestly I don't think we're going to get much more out of them. Tavian wanted to do certain things, but did not get to do them. We ended up taking Tola to see her mother figure. Her mother figure was brought back. Her mother figure was introduced to the child. Good old-fashioned Alexander's mom was finally like, Alexander couldn't take it anymore and just went, yo, my mom's that bitch that stole your friend, that stole my great-great-grandmother several greats removed. Tavian, having fought this person to the near death, blew a gasket, went in there, started like fucking demanding answers, got enough answers that he was kind of satisfied with what he heard, left, took Tola to the circus, brought everything back in that order, got with the child was like, yay, grandma, now I have 2 grandmas. Alexander goes, no, now you have 3. Tavian's eye twitched. Everything went south. Tavian's like, you know what, fuck it, we're going home. Thanked Alexander's
you declared
mother.
Navi your mother.
Hmm?
You declared Navi your mother figure.
Which, that's kind of already been declared several times over, but yeah, we declared that out loud for once. Right, where was I? Declared Navi as mom. Had a...
Navi's the party mum, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was also...
Looks at Alexandra. Are you sure? Not to everyone.
Not to everyone. Actually, to literally no one but Tavian. And maybe Tola. But yeah, no, just, we're gonna go with, I'm going home. I'm going home. Bye, everybody. I'm going home. Decides to pick up his daughter and grab a Tola by the hand and lead Tola's mom to his place because they have a spare bedroom there she could just chill in. That's literally just a room full of pillows because that's what Tavian had designed for Samuel to stay over if ever Samuel decided to sleep over. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Honestly,
You saw Navi's magic.
we did see Navi. Yeah, I did actively see Navi's magic. Alexandra did some very important bullshit. I can't remember exactly what it was, other than the introductory of, "Hey, looky, my mom caused many problems," and also dealing with her sister. Did I miss literally anything?
Are you forgetting about how she very much embarrassed Tavian?
Yes, I am very much forgetting about that.
Okay.
What happened there?
She may or may not have very purposely let slip that she told Tola about how lingerie exists.
Oh, yeah, no, it didn't really embarrass Tavian so much as it suddenly made sense to Tavian.
We also had the royal letter that came in. Alexandra read and figured some stuff out.
Oh yeah, the king. Gotta deal with the king.
Navi also taught the little lady how to do magic of her own, which
yeah,
surprised
I taught
the
your
group.
daughter magic.
Yeah, that was cool.
And there also was a group decision to go fishing the next day. Just have a moment to relax together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're doing that. Tavian's also going to pick something up that next day as well.
Yep.
So he will be doing that first, and then going fishing. I don't know how that's going to help fishing, but something tells me it will.
So, the next day, nobody actually has any dreams this time. It's nice, peaceful, and a moment of just sweet serenity.
Yeah.
Though there's still some lingering answers from the last dream still lingering, as people wake up. What would you like to do in your more early mornings, everyone?
I'm going to go one. I'm going to make sure I tell Tola and Tola's mother where I'm going. And I was like, hey, I'm going to go to the shopping district and pick up some stuff. I'll be back, and then we can go swimming. Swimming and fishing. I think that's what the group had decided was the two things. Because if I remember correctly,
Just general beach episode.
General Beach
But-
episode where Alexandra went, make sure you have something to wear to swim.
Yeah.
Which I think she also invited Tola out to get something because she didn't have anything.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's happening right now.
Probably not.
So, I'm gonna go pick up my stuff. Anybody else?
I am open for anyone else. Navi, what would you like to do in this early morning?
I have no idea. You know what? We'll see which personality is up front today and go from there.
Good start.
Anybody but mischief. Anybody but mischief. Anybody but mischief.
You're just summoning mischief like that.
That's
You
the
say it
point.
3 times.
Did it work? Is mischief here?
No,
Damn it.
sadly.
Then who is it today?
Let me consult my list of personalities. It's the same one that I started out with yesterday or last time, bruh. Can I reroll that? I'm gonna reroll that because
You
I feel
can.
like it.
There's no error.
Oh boy. I've still not figured out how to do that one, so I'm gonna roll it again.
I just got word from our lovely Moomy as well.
What the fuck?
that
They won
may be
out.
They're able to arrive, but gonna be very late in doing so.
That's fine.
That's good.
At least they're taking care of themselves.
Okay, it is my
Yep.
Navi.
My Navi. Sweet.
In that
In that
case,
case, honestly, she probably popped up at Tavian's house and is currently stolen your child to teach her more magic.
Which is fine. If you asked, Tavian's just
Out
like,
in the backyard.
abso-fucking-lutely.
It's just no, you just wake up and they're out in the backyard.
Walks out. Good luck. Walks back in.
Mm-hmm.
the child, probably eager, would probably gift over their own little etchings that they've done during the night, because they don't really need to sleep. It's like the feeling of it. And now you have little etchings of you in doodles of many colours of yourself.
Aww.
The one particular little etching of you comes out a little bit strange, as this version of you doesn't have a face.
Wait, of me?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Just look at it particular. Seen that there. Where did you? What caused this drawing?
Oh, I was feeling a little bit tired when I was just scribbling. It just came out like this. It's weird, but it feels right. Don't know what I was feeling.
Faces, darling.
True. I know. and I'll just quickly just fiddle into their pockets before pulling out a random color. What's your favorite color?
Does she ask my Navi that?
Yes.
Or that my Navi plucks a lilac off of her and hands it to the girl.
I don't know if I have a crayon of that color, but okay.
I got her the
They'll
biggest
take it.
box possible, so
They'll take it and put the flower behind their ear before rummaging in their crayon box to try and find the closest thing they can find to match that color. Then they'll put two little lines and just one big upside down line of a smiley face and that empty hole in the
Which
artwork.
somehow makes it worse, but Navi just smiles.
Tavian's gonna teach her
Oh,
color theory soon.
I also realized why it would make it worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because I forgot for a moment there. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
The innocent child just making everything worse. Yep, that makes sense.
Hey Gary, have you ever watched The Shining?
No, I haven't. I hate horror stuff.
Ah, well, the innocent children make everything worse,
Mm-hmm.
especially in
The-
scary situations.
The only horror stuff I like is the Cthulhu kind of stuff.
I wouldn't consider that horror. I think that's existential.
True. Okay, back in the scene. So, are you joining us for the fishing? Do you have a outfit? I think we heard we had to have outfit.
No, my Navi does not. But my Navi can just relax, hang out.
Do you know where we're doing this fishing thing?
My Navi does not know.
We should have asked Mr. Sven. Maybe he would have told us. Wait, is Sven even a good person to trust for this? It comes off a little I don't want to be mean.
Loose in the mind.
Yes. So I think that's accurate. Yeah.
They often are the most free kind of people. Unconcerned with society and its constructs.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have some fun. Maybe I'll catch a really big fish and be able to make friends with.
You could try. You know what?
Mm.
When we go, my Navi will give you a gift.
Oh, that would be fun. And maybe if we can find one that matches all the colors in my crayon box.
That would be excellent.
Just a prowling
We'll take the little lavender and weave it into the girl's hair.
She got a lilac behind the ear and lavender in the hair. She's still got the flowers that burst from the day before, so she's slowly just getting flowers everywhere in that dome of hers. She accepts with a little giddy jump before you hear just the stretching growl of your other companion, the small one. What's this about fish? Fresh fish? Wormy, you wriggly fish.
Yes. Possibly today, yes. Does that caught your interest, my dear hunters?
They lick their lips, approving of this mission.
And what say the rest of you?
The goat is still asleep, just head rocking back and forth as the feline stretches while the snake head just.
Navi takes a large leaf off of one of the surrounding foliage and puts it in front of the goat's face to wake him up.
Takes a moment before the snout sniffs. Jaws open up, but the eyes still refuse to open before they latch down a leaf and begin to crunch. Then those eyes open up. Ugh.
And I will boop the snake.
You get that familiar yawn of the
Mhm.
snakes, and then just they can't really squint, but you have a feeling if they could, they would be squinting at you for the boop.
Just scoop them up and give all three a kiss on the head each. 1, 2, 3.
Feline has that reluctance accepting, Goat is happy, and Snake is just confused at their existence right now.
Right.
And then Lynn will speak up. I don't think I've really done fishing before, so this could be fun. How do
I
you
think you would
do
enjoy it.
how do you do fishing exactly?
There are many ways to fish. But I do believe that Tavian and his family were referring to the type with a tool. But
So
there
we
is hand fishing, there is many different types.
okay, we can. If it's something with
You
my
could-
hands,
You could embody the bear, wait in the river, and strike out with your claws. Or whatever water is that we are going to.
I could definitely try that. I prefer to do it with my hand, but I'll
It's
try what everyone else is doing to see how it goes.
gives her a pat on the head.
Just she has wolven ears now, they twitch,
Mm-hmm.
tickling your palm slightly as their pet.
Ear scritches.
They lean into it. And with that, we'll jump over to Alexandra before we'll jump back to Tavian so they can get their thing. But Alexandra, what are you doing this lovely morning?
Trying to decide what to wear.
So, either a shopping trip or looking over what you already have?
More looking over what she already has. Trying to ask Swimmer for his thoughts and opinion.
The effective response will be, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good.
Are you just saying that looks good because you think I look good?
Yes.
Oh, you're sweet.
They're not any help, but you get tons of little compliments going through the process.
She's okay with this. She'll she'll go with something cute. Like let's see here, what would be good for her? Like a pseudo bumblebee kind of one piece. Sure, let's go with that.
Does sound adorable.
Yeah.
Fend themselves just go with just a classic pair of blue trunks that they probably wear all the time.
It's just as normal clothes.
In fact, kinda. but more water resistant. And of course, he never wears a shirt, so he doesn't look that different. Like at all. He will have collected a large wicker basket, some fishing poles, and what looks to be a bucket with a sealed top. There's some wiggling things inside. But as you're getting ready, finally figuring out what swimsuit you have, suddenly an annoying voice suddenly echoes from the doorway. Ooh, where you going? What you doing?
We're going to go swimming and fishing. Do you want to come with, Ruby?
Maybe. I want candies though. Or maybe I'll eat something of that. What is that? I'll go towards the bucket and start sniffing it as Swim will be attempting to pull it back. Nope, nope, nope. This
That's
isn't.
not people food.
Yes, this is. No.
How about this, Ruby? You
Mm,
go ask Mom to see if you can come with. And see if she wants to come with. And then. And only then. Will I sneak you some candy?
Perfect. Candy. Okay, okay. They give the bucket one last glance, the gremlin in them wanting to try anyway despite not being food, before they rush off to go get their mum. You hear a shriek of someone that's woken up when they were napping by a very excitable child.
Good, that's their problem.
And now,
They made the little monster. They should deal with it. Alexandra just nods. But yeah, no, continue.
a bit of time passes as you can hear the echoes of loud noises before they come bounding on back. Mom says she can't come. Something about holding the fort and Jeeves already being occupied in downstairs? We had it downstairs?
We'll show you when you're a little older.
That gets the biggest pout she's ever given.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's a lie, she always has big pouts, but she gives you a I am old enough already, tell me pout.
Alexandra's just gonna roll her eyes.
Well, if you won't tell me, I'm sure Brother will.
No, he won't.
He's a sucker.
Oh, he is, but he won't.
The squint of eyes, then. You'll see. You'll all see. As she gives her own villain speech before rushing off to go get changed.
She's a menace.
That she is. And now she's joining you. Yep.
What if our kid turns out like Ruby?
I'll have some candies in my pocket ready and waiting.
Good answer.
Was your... It's very likely. Like your mum says you were like that when you were younger. She's like that.
I was not like that. She's over-exaggerating.
Your mum's a bit of a bully as well.
I mean... Yeah.
You've got the same teasing qualities, so it's a bit more harmless. I think it's genetic. Which kind of means your brother takes after your dad, which is weird. Does he take after your dad? Or is there someone else in your family takes after? What's your
Yeah.
grandparents like? Don't think I ever met them.
Well, they're deceased, died in the wars. On my father's side. As for my mother's side, yeah, I don't think you want to meet her.
Is she like a bad person kind of don't want to meet, or is she just a bitch don't want to meet?
She's a bit of a bitch.
Then I should probably meet them at some point then. Just because they're a bit out there doesn't mean I shouldn't meet family.
Technically true. Let's just say some information has come to light about that particular side of the family that I'm still kind of processing myself.
Well, they're not Dragonborns or something.
No, they're not Dragonborns.
Ah, okay.
Wait, is Finn secretly racist?
I sip.
Finn just thinks for a moment as he's pondering. Well, I'm sure I'll meet them at some point.
I'm sure you will.
Maybe if I take them on the boat ride, they'll relax a little bit. The sea helps.
Maybe.
And then Ruby appears.
And then Ruby appears to ruin everything.
Yep. While you went for a bumblebee, they went for a butterfly. And she has a very large backpack that's jingling on her back with who knows what's in it. You think you can see a frying pan peeking out for some reason. I am ready.
You know what? Go show Navi what you're wearing. That's just cute.
Davi? Okay, look down at themselves. Let me get some shoes on. And a jacket.
Good point.
They rush off as they're now being told to leave the house. Alone, unsupervised.
Well, Navi's here, isn't she?
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
Navi is down with Tavian. They just been told to go
Alexandra
there.
would not have suggested that. Yet.
Case almost ensued before you realize your mistake and quickly correct it.
I meant let's go together to go get Navi and Tavian.
Oh, okay.
But yes, go get a jacket and some coat. And shoes.
She gives you a very poor attempt of salute and goes rushing off.
You know, if you ever figure out a way to weaponize that girl, you're gonna do great.
Yep.
And with that, as final preparations on your side are taking part, we'll jump over to Tavian. We're beginning to head down to the market. I'll just remember where the map is for the market and drop you on. There it is. I always forget what I name these sometimes. You see an after image of of Samuel as you're going there, but it's just some random guy. It's not actual Samuel. Tavian?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. My wife just walked by. Minor distraction.
Other than that, you were heading down, and you arrive at the market area.
Yeah. I'm just going up to the the flower shop, knocking to get on inside. Oh wait, it's a new day, right? Hold on, I gotta do the thing. Hey babe, do you want you come here for a second? Yeah. Nah. Hit this button. I'm green today.
Which makes sense.
Going to the flower shop.
You blend in with the foliage.
Knock on the door. I think this is the form that they saw me in the most recently, so this would make sense. They'll recognize this one, unlike the blue one.
Yep. You'll hear a voice on the other side. Oh, come on in.
I'll just open the door and walk in. Close the door behind me.
Loyal customer. Glad you came around.
Yeah. May have more work for you in the future. Apparently I'm getting paid today.
I hope it's a hefty price that you'll be gaining. And we
Depending on
always
what I need.
value loyal customers.
Of course. So, we heading on back, or are you just gonna hand it to me out here?
I can make sure you get your seeds in the back, yes?
Understandable.
As usual. They'll step to the back and go down into the storage area as they remove their ring.
Yeah.
Just to be a bit more comfortable. Helps them keep their personas in check.
Yeah. Oh, who else do we know like
Alright.
this?
Alright. We got the item you requested.
Any issues?
There was a little bit of drama, but no one died, no one was hurt, just some tensions risen.
I'm assuming this was resolved.
Well, everything's fine on our side.
As long as it's only the assholes that are suffering for it, I'm fine with whatever happened.
Well, we'll certainly consider the person that owned it beforehand such a being. But indeed, we got what you wanted. Let's hope you approve of them.
Just
I'll
nods.
pick up a ornate box, setting it down, and motioning over to you to open it.
And he'll open the box. Pantaloons.
Exactly.
Gold
That's what
too.
Indeed. You open it up, and that's what breaches your face as they glisten in front of you.
He just raises an eyebrow. Alright. It's not the gaudiest thing I've ever seen, but dear fuck, it's close.
They're the closest we could find that was able to be gotten from what you requested.
Yeah.
It's quite rare what you are looking for.
Right, well. Hope you don't mind. And he immediately casts Identify. Give me your secret question marks, you ass. I ain't playing with that shit. Also, technically, because this is an equipment and an item that I can equip, I technically get to know who made it and the last known user.
True. Okay, let me just remove those question marks and just copy and paste that other bit of information. This is also going to be on recording for anyone that's curious, so would you like to show the rest of the party?
It's currently up on screen.
Oh yeah, but not. But we
Not for
don't
them.
see it now. It's on your screen, not ours.
Yes, that's what I was asking if you'd like me to open it
Mhm.
for them to have a peek at. Also, the information is there for you to peek at. As you can, if you just look over it.
You do realize if I decide to get any number of like what's that item that allows you to just wear plate mail but look like you're in just a t-shirt? What's that item called? I need to get that at some
Armor,
point.
like glamour armor or something.
Yeah, I need to get that at some point because I'm gonna need it now apparently. You guys are all go ahead and show everybody. This is fucking hilarious. You can go ahead and get rid of the question marks too. Fucking, because you got the
The
pants.
question-
Yeah, a pair of golden underwear.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Fucking shit. It was funny as hell.
Sorry.
Yep, that's a thing that I now have apparently.
Yep.
Mhm.
And as for the previous user of these, you'll know they were Prince Hadrian.
They stole from the prince?
Apparently.
Oh, that's dumb, but hilarious.
Wait, so the last known users of these was Prince Avi? Really?
Yep.
I just blink. Just the prince.
The only connection you gave us was they're an asshole, and, well, he's the most known user of such an item.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to tell Alexandra about this because this is funny. This is fucking
would
hilarious.
Highly suggest that you don't leave anything peeking around if you're strutting in the
You think I'm gonna go around in the Capitol showing my underwear off? Yeah, no, absolutely fucking not. The armor stays on. Jesus. Oh wait, nope, wrong character. Just Bahamut's breath. Oh, this is too funny. This is too just. This is. Whew. This is a form of justice I was not expecting today.
Oh, excuse me.
Thank you very much for this. Again, a little gaudy for my taste, but I'm never gonna say no to equipment that'll make me survive better. Right then. Oh, this will be the only attunement item I have. Well, thank you. I appreciate your willingness to steal from the fucking prince for such an item. Not quite as strong as what I was hoping for, but still better than what I have. So you guys are the greatest, and with such short notice, you being able to get this is impressive. So,
Well, you did give us some rather useful items along with your wealth.
try not to blow yourself up with it.
Oh, it's not us it's going to be used on.
I figured not, but be careful. Me still having the rest of that, though. I've still got enough of that to go around. If you find it useful enough and you want more, I'd be more than willing to trade more of it. Because I have more.
You did give them 2.5, so how much more did you...
Oh, I only
have
have one left. Shit,
Okay.
yeah, I still got another if you need it. I got 2 potions of healing. Man, how far back did I get those potions of healing? I just not been using them.
Those potions of healings were given for the first dive, and no one has ever used them.
Yeah, because those are past my violin. Those are above my violin, which is a key point in my character's bullshit at some point.
Yeah, those are potions that were given by Alexandra's mother. Like, okay, you guys are gonna put yourself in danger. Well, here's a ton of healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
Tap yourselves up.
Yeah.
No one ever used them.
I mean, hey man, listen, I'll still use them. It's perfectly good to have on hand. Right then, just... Right, well, I'm gonna go home. And I guess I'm gonna attune to these. Oh,
And as you attune, you'll
I,
find yourself
I'm doing that
invigorated by
at
the
home.
spirit.
Cute Tavian sitting on the toilet.
Yep.
Fucking
And
just...
you'll find yourself imbued with some of the spirit of Sir Havoc. The desire to just show off lingering in the back of your mind as your mannerisms subtly change.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight that off. The desire to show off is not something my character wants. Although it does stroke his confident in his own abilities personality. It's kind of already in there.
Yep.
Uh,
But that's just
I
this is
guess-
all just part of some of the things that come with it. The flex and royal present.
Yeah, I got you. The royal presence thing is just he's already kinda had that to an extent, but for like common folk. But now he's got it with the nobility too. Neat.
And now he pisses off the common folk.
Nope, because of his bullshit with the folk hero. There's actually nothing in here with
It
getting
cancels it out.
No,
shrug.
no. I just get both boons. No negatives. Fuck off. Stop trying to give me negatives for finally catching up to you.
Whatever you believe.
All right, I gotta set my strength score to 20.
You think
so-
Alexandra is loved by the people?
No, God no. So currently this increases my strength by 4. Set to 20.
However, with everyone having their moment,
Also, I don't have 20 strength.
Do you not?
No.
Thought you did.
most people don't.
I don't have 20 in any stat.
Huh.
You currently
Like-
got the best stats out of the entire party now.
I
Yeah.
don't think that's true.
You kind of do.
Really? Huh. That's a stark difference from the beginning of the campaign.
Oh, not every. I rolled a high average, but no particular like super highs.
Ah. Oh.
Which was pretty common for the rest of the group.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit. I mean, do you want the item? I'll give it to you. It'll be funny.
Uh,
Tell you
up to
exact-
whatever Tavian decides.
Yeah, Tavian will sit there, feel this for a minute, kind of just sit there and just like, It does make my fucking to hits +9 finally, so it's no longer a +6.
So my +7.
It was a +7, my bad. I'm off by 1. Yeah, just.
Oh, excuse me, +8.
So I might finally be able to hit people with my weapon.
However,
I'll think on it.
before we'll dive into that, you feel that slight shift, and that will be around the time that Fen and Alexandra, along with the surprise sight of the butterfly ruby, arrive down at your home.
Alexandra's kind of wearing like what almost looks like a pseudo bathrobe.
Yeah. I'm still just wearing
Says-
my armor and shit. Oh, it's been a minute since we've been on this fucking map, hasn't it?
It has.
Oh, this is the wrong token. That's why it still had the gold form. Man, this has been since before I fixed myself a little bit more.
It's been a minute. They're probably on fucking Alexandra's,
Boat.
yeah.
Navi, you'll also be able to hear the others arriving.
Okay. Give me the child.
Oh yeah. Move the Tina. Give us access to Tina's sheet.
Yeah, he's just refusing to give us any NPCs. It's
Give
fine.
us our NPCs.
No, he said no.
I am
We've
not
asked him
giving him
multiple
a
times.
choice.
We've asked him multiple times. He is always like, "I'll get to it eventually," and then never does it.
Yeah, just give me access to the sheet. Also, just so angry that Boldria is fucking Sophia. Still. Me, personally, just that makes so much sense, but also go fuck yourself.
I'll get them controlled by you, the tokens, at least. Let me just do that real quick.
Do 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 do.
It was Tina, right? I'm not for the child that my brain's not having
Yes,
an aneurysm.
that is Tina. Tina is the child.
But I was like, wait a minute, did I get mistaken? Is the wrong child I've got here? No, but it was Tina. Should be able to control Tina now. Should be able to control Lynn. Navi. I'd delete the one from up here,
Nope.
'cause
Yeah.
the one down below.
I can. Can you not move that I just put next to you?
I can't drag Lynn out.
Oh, not Lynn, Tina.
Oh, Tina.
This Lynn here.
No, I cannot. I cannot control Tina. I can control that Lynn. Why the fuck
Yeah.
is there two Lynns?
Oh, we're bringing fucking Tola's mom along with? Okay.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Ah, fair enough.
Okay, and we also have our little chaos creature with Navi.
Hey.
All of them should. Ruby, no, there's no controlling Ruby.
Yeah.
I don't blame.
But yes, the sound of Swimmer and the Ruby, and also the chaotic entity that is Alexandra, all arriving would announce their presence. As the boat shows up, Navi will be able to hear it, along with the feline that perks their ears up.
Oh boy, do I have a story for you, Alexandra.
Oh, what's that?
Come here. I don't want anybody fucking hearing this.
That's...
I'm gonna go in the
suspicious.
back. Bye.
Oh,
Ruby's just bursting
hey.
through.
The
She's
door.
That,
It's just busting through
She's
the
kicking-
doors.
exactly. Hi. Hi.
Oh boy. That's a good thing none of those were locked. Right, come here. This is fucking hilarious. So,
I'm concerned, but alright.
yeah, no. Well, do be a little concerned, because this is a little concerning that they got away with this. But, right, so...
Alexandra narrows her eyes.
Oh, come here. You're gonna find it funny. You always like it when an asshole gets their due. Come here.
Fair?
Right. So, if she gets closer, because Tavian's not gonna say this loud enough. Actually, you know what? Tavian's just gonna.
Oh.
Right then. So
Also, just Alexander just wearing it seems to be just a bathrobe right now and boots.
Mhm.
Or not even boots, like fucking flip flops.
oh shit, right, I need to get swimwear on. That's gonna be weird in this form. Am I gonna float? Besides the point. Right. So, anyways, I went to our friends at the flower shop.
Okay.
I went and asked them if they could procure a item that could maybe get me somewhere close to my previous strength, about what I used to be. They said that they had a couple of items in mind and different prices. Me, of course, I went with the best they could find at short notice, so not the best they could find. And I told them that if they're going to nick it off of anybody, they need to nick it off a real asshole, because I'm not going to be comfortable with them stealing from somebody who needs it. They said that they found these parameters acceptable. So, I get in there today, and he hands me a box. I open this box, and there's a golden pair of underwear.
Seems like a good day.
I cast Identify on them to make sure that they do what he says they're going to do. And because how my magic works when it comes to anything that is an equipment that I can use, it tells me who made them and who the last user was. They stole the asshole Prince underwear.
They what?
They stole the asshole Prince's underwear.
That's amazing and so bad. That's so bad.
I know, but it's so funny.
It really is.
Like, because he deserves it for what? He's a horrible flirt. He's not taking his job seriously, and if he ends up getting the crown, I might start a coup. But away from
he's
that,
not in line of succession.
I know.
Thankfully.
But just the idea that somehow, some way, this group that I thought was maybe a small organization of thieves, which I don't think is the case anymore, broke into the prince's room, ran off with his underwear, and there's a prince who's currently looking for his underwear that's honestly he's probably going to have a few self-esteem issues now, because apparently that's what this helped counteract.
Really?
Probably.
That's weird.
Yeah, right. You'd figure somebody like that, because what it does is it bolsters your strength. First off, get that out the way. Like, I probably hit about as hard as you, maybe a little harder now. I don't know.
Wait, are you actively wearing them?
After I cleaned them, yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't
Hopefully with fire.
Yeah, and a lot of bleach. Right.
Good.
And a little magic.
Wait, what's bleach? Okay.
Yeah, but you know bleach is an ancient chemical, right?
No. I'm aware.
Just what's bleach? Tavian blinks at Alexandra.
It's also Alexandra.
That's also fair. She doesn't do her
Probably
own clothing.
never
She doesn't wash her own clothes. Right.
Yeah.
There's a Jeeves for that. Right. Just he blinks and just right. Well, anyways,
Also, just having this ancient white dragon wash your clothes.
it's fucking hilarious. Right then, so apparently these were apparently made with the essence of Duke Havoc, which was apparently a former prince of the royal family. I don't know how far back, but obviously farther
Can
back than whatever.
Alexandra roll history?
You certainly can.
Damn, girl, you know your shit.
So they would effectively be the grand uncle of the current king.
That's...
Yeah, that's a bit much. I don't know who that is, but I'm assuming it's important.
Well,
with that roll, you would got
Mhm.
some information just burst through your mind to Havoc.
Yep.
One, they were an individual that was known for their charisma, which, and also just a bit of a showboatiness. They love to compete. If there was ever a challenge of any sort, they'll dive into it. Whether they win and lost, they always were a face for just nobility, the house. They went to across the nations, which helped with just some peaceful talks as they went to both south and the north, just to compete in different contests to spread their name. Though the negatives of this were they had a certain air about them that didn't leave them the most favorably in quite a few places, which prevented them from being the king themselves, but they didn't really care that much, as they just enjoyed life to its fullest and tended to just live as chaotically and enjoyably as they could. Basically, a full cavalier with all the chaotic bad luck that comes with it.
But
Well, he was a bit of a showboat.
that explains some of this. That explains
But he
quite a bit
wasn't
of this.
actually in line for, well, he was in line for king, but he didn't actually want to be king. And on top of that, he really wasn't seriously considered due to his general showboaty and just
I mean, yeah,
Eh.
I wouldn't exactly say somebody who would decide that their dying essence should be transformed into a pair of golden underwear would be somebody I want sitting on the throne.
Hmm.
So, basically, this is a very interesting kind of situation here because it makes you more favorable with nobles and a little less negatively seen by the low and downtrodden. But again, I don't really see that as being much of a problem for getting into a fight. Though, I mean, I'm kind of a hero of the people is kind of what I used to be and kind of still am, I guess. So it doesn't really suit me that much, but also it just being able to have the amount of strength that I used to have is nice. But also this might be better on you, which
You believe that?
kinda, yeah. I mean, you are kind of our little hero in the group, are you not? You're a little upstart, but a hero nonetheless. Plus, I don't think that you can make it to where people dislike you in the lower areas any more than they already do, considering the big bad Inquisition.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
and you could probably show off to Finn here a little bit more because apparently it it
Oh
makes
yeah,
it a
I'll take
little.
off my golden underwear to show him.
No. It actually causes you to be able to flex more efficiently, which I don't understand what that's supposed to mean, but
What?
also it's supposed to make you scarier.
Is that like a performance issue thing?
I
I
have
don't
no idea. All I know
have
is
the.
what the magic told me.
Why don't you try it? Like, try flexing right now.
Alright, shit. Tavian will just, because currently in his regular clothes, will flex. So I guess I'll roll at advantage athletics.
Effectively.
Yeah. That was not meant to be to GM. I'll go ahead and switch that to public, and I'll try that again. Yeet. It's better the first time. 16. So
So
him
you would
just
see him
yeah.
with a face of confusion as he tries to do something he's never really done before. But his arms will start moving into basically the poses of the classic,
the strongman pose.
yeah, the
Great.
strongmen poses.
I'm fucking pulling it. Oh god. Hey baby, what's the guy in Final Fantasy 14 that does all the posing? Hildebrand,
you
thank you.
If you don't get that reference, there's also the guy from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh right. Armstrong,
Exactly.
blonde boy.
Which is what this guy, which is called Duke Havoc, is basically based on.
You based him off of Armstrong? How dare you say Armstrong was not a man of the people? Armstrong was a man for
was
every
a bigger
person.
Chad.
How dare you? Sir Havoc is
Just
probably
because-
more like Hildebrand. A lot of people hate Hildebrand because of him being just a show-off.
True. But yes, you start moving into those classic poses. Arms stretching, one in the air, one down, and you start
Don't
putting
know
your
if I
arms
like this.
together as your body clenches, showing off both your thighs and your arms in the process.
Yeah, no, I don't think I like this. Ugh. Okay, this just feels wrong. Tavian says. Yeah, no.
What?
I could
You
probably.
look like you're used to it.
That's what makes it feel wrong. I've never done this before.
It's not that uncommon to see that down in the guild for the divers.
Really? People
People-
going around doing this form? Ugh.
Well, especially if they've been drinking a lot just to come, like, show themselves off. I've done it a few times.
I just shake my head. Alright then,
Hey, don't you disapprove, my man?
I don't disapprove of him. I just think it's a little silly.
Yeah,
Alright then.
he is.
He is
I love him
very
for
silly,
it.
you're not wrong. It's also supposed to make you more intimidating, which... Actually, you know what? Tavian looks at Finn and is going to attempt to strength intimidate him.
Go for it.
Give me a second. I'm going to have to create a new tag for this. Yep, and that's going to be also an advantage. Oh, Jesus. Just fucking
You-
glowing eyes stare at Finn for a moment.
Your
Just...
shoulders move in a motion to bring yourself into a bigger position.
Just
as
tilt
your
my head to the
muscles
side and
tense.
crack it.
You tilt your head back to the sides, the veins on your neck bulge out with almost a fury into it, but this is a practice show of intimidation. As your form just becomes more imposing and large, for about a brief moment, as Swim will just take a step back from it, like, oh, alright, whatever that is, don't do it again. I almost slapped you.
Okay, that I kind of like.
You see Alexandra, like, having stopped herself, like, mid-swing.
Yeah, just... Okay, that I kind of like. Not gonna lie.
It's up to you. I'm not particularly... Look, I know red and gold is the family color, but, like, I don't want my undies to be red.
I mean gold.
Gold, should I say. Yeah.
Alright, if you don't want them, I'll keep them, but it's just a little weird. Just a little weird.
I mean, currently they're yellow.
No, they're not.
I
They are
guess technically.
gold.
Well, if we talk about underwear, mine are currently pink.
See, now that makes sense. Right, well, I'm gonna go back inside, because this conversation has suddenly turned into about underwear, and that's not what the conversation was supposed to be about.
It started off with underwear, so it makes sense.
I mean, yeah, but it was more about the story about how I ended up with a gold set of underwear that apparently has been robbed from the prince.
Well, that's still a conversation about underwear with added steps. They'll say as you eventually start heading back in, and we'll jump over to Navi real quick, as Navi, you suddenly have a ruby charging into the garden.
They might still be out doing their animals. They just sent a message a minute ago saying that that might take longer than usual.
Oh, I did not see that.
Yeah, so Tavian is going to go inside. I guess role play with Alexander for a minute between her and Finn because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Have fun, Alexandra. Tavian leaves.
Alexandra's just gonna kind of. Well, I guess this feels weird. This feels like we shouldn't be doing this right now. Like relaxing. I know that's just like my perpetual overworked mind saying but like, yeah.
Well, to be fair, we haven't really taken anything off but a couple of hours a day, which was meant to be a rest day, but ended up being something more ever since we pulled up Tavian from the dead.
Yeah, we've been really busy.
Like, we've almost died, we've fought way too many things.
Almost died a lot.
In particular,
And off.
I have.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We've both been in trouble a fair bit.
We've hurt a lot of things, which I'm not too fond of myself, but I understand it comes with what we have to do.
Yeah.
Weird stuff's happened, like you grew wings.
Mm.
The colourful one with the masks now has horns.
Yep. Tola does have horns now.
Adopted a kid.
They
Adopted
have.
more things.
That's Tola or Navi,
Yep.
but yeah.
Got houses, almost burnt down the district, but tried to prevent that. We've been doing a lot of things.
It's yeah.
Put on weird flesh masks that fuse to our faces that were really uncomfortable.
Yeah, did not enjoy that.
Technically, we still have those masks.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that.
I wonder what they're made out of. Actually, never mind. After you said I don't really want to think about it. Considering they stick to our faces, they might be made out of faces. That's disturbing.
Mm-hmm. Finn, my darling, my dear, I think maybe Tavian has a room where privacy can be assured. Let's poke around for a second. I
open-
can't be like Mom and not tell you about this, and I need you to promise me to keep quiet, and I understand if you need time. This is big.
I'll do my best. And you'll move into the next room where you're immediately greeted by two individuals, which would be the mama and her kid, as they glance over at you. Masks not currently adorned to their faces.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello! Is it almost time for us to head out?
Soon. Me and Finn here are just looking for just a quick moment of privacy. Nothing major, just have to flirt with him a little, you know.
Okay, I don't really know the house, but good luck.
Thank you. She'll go to a different room.
The next
Okay, but-
room you find out is more of a closet, filled with pillows everywhere.
It's a 5 foot by 5 foot space. Actually, technically, it's supposed to be 10 foot by 10 foot, but this map wasn't stretched appropriately.
Well, I
A
guess
open closet then.
Yeah, it was supposed to be
This-
like Samuel's bedroom.
this will do, I guess. Alexandra will kind of bring Swimmer into the room.
They will follow, squeezing in.
I need to tell you this. Because I don't... My mom is the daughter of Tiamat.
Do you mean that she's a really big bitch, since that's basically like the worst thing ever in Alanora, or?
I mean it quite literally.
Huh. I've no reason not to believe you, but that's just confusing.
You know how Tavian is like an ancient hero of the past?
Yeah.
She has a similar situation going on in the sense of
Wait, how does she give
she's-
birth to you then, if she's kind of dead?
I haven't really gone into asking those kind of questions.
Tavian can have a kid. Confirmed.
Okay, that'll be awkward, yeah. Like asking him, like, how did you give birth to me when you've got something weird going on down there? That's just weird, right?
Also, she's an ancient, powerful dragon. I'm sure she has means to get around that.
But to be fair, I've never really met a dragon before, so all of this is just...
It's new, I know.
He gives like an awkward 2 thumbs up and just a confused head tilt, like, I don't know how to take this, but yay, maybe?
Well,
What does matter here is that you're still Alexandra to me, if that's what you're worried about. Nothing between you and me has changed, as I'll reach over and just give an affectionate kiss to the cheek.
Alexandra's tearing up.
Finn is such a good guy. Finn is the shit.
He'll probably panic a little bit seeing that you're tearing up, because like, oh wait, she's crying. I didn't mean that. Let's see,
She'll just bring him into a hug and kiss him.
Oh, these were happy tears, okay. Until they'll just relax a little bit and just lead into the kiss. And now you have told your boyfriend, fiance, that your mum is quite literally the daughter of the devil.
Yep.
At least in Aldora, that's the closest equivalent.
Really is. Really is. But, hey, she felt like he needed to know. That's not something you should keep quiet. Cough, cough. She is the... Cough, 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 cough. Laughs in Bahamut. Showing his influence in her actions.
Yeah. They spend
Justice.
spend some time together. And Navi, are you still away, or have you come back?
I'm back. I just like to say that Bahamut stealing influence over Tiamat's daughter is the biggest power move ever, and I love it.
Yeah.
Rock on. Nah, we're just doing magic in the backyard with the kiddos.
Yep. As I was saying earlier, well, 'cause I want to have a little moment with you. Ruby will suddenly burst open the door, come rushing in, with an adorable, like, butterfly swimsuit tucked under her jacket as they run up. Hi, 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 hi. Is everyone ready? Is it time to go? Hi, hi, hi.
Hello, Ruby. My Navi does not know what time to go would be, so she shrugs. This is something you would have to ask Tavian and the others.
Oh, they want to have a private talk for some reason. They were being weird and sketchy. I decided to whisper each other. I heard something about underwear when I leaned against the door, so I don't want to hear about that and left.
That is a good choice you made.
Men are weird. Why do they keep talking about underwear and stupid things like that?
That was not intended. Come out the back door.
I do not know.
Oh god. Is my
They're
shit
weird.
not working?
But how are you doing? Are you got an outfit? You gonna be dressing up pretty as well?
I could put on a dress, I suppose. It
Ooh.
wouldn't be.
You could. They just look over you for a while. You could put on like shells and seaweed and dress up like a mermaid.
Perhaps another time, dear. My Navi does not currently have the resources to do so.
If you can't do that, you could just become a dolphin. Or just be a fish entirely. We could ride you.
Definitely could be something that happens.
The cat gives a disapproving hiss at the idea of going in water.
You don't have to go in the water, darling. Just give him some scratch.
They accept the scritches and basically lay down and just. You know that cat flop to the side?
Yes, we love
But
the
it-
flop. Flop is good.
Especially when they're a bit heavy on the top side, all of them just kind of do their
Mhm.
eager flop.
Flop. The plop flop.
Yep. Okay, we could do that. They look over to the feline and stick their tongue out at them. Then look over to Lynn. What about you? Would you like to wear some seashells and some seaweed? Could definitely put you into the mermaid look. I don't think that would really work for me. I don't think.
Ruby,
What?
you've been told that they are uncomfortable with being put on the spotlight before.
But this is a spotlight,
Apologize.
unless you mean under the sun. Is under the sun the spotlight?
Ruby.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I think.
Anyways, I'll have to do what she wants.
Okay, we can. Mm, you can do what you want then. Just try to enjoy the sun and stuff.
My Navi gives a smile and hands Ruby a handful of strawberries.
All of them go in the mouth at once as they bulge out. This is all happening while Tavian is anxiously just going
Yeah,
around the house.
Tavian just pacing the house. What the fuck?
Where the fuck is everybody? House is empty. Tavian not thinking to check the fucking the the Samuel room because he didn't know anybody was gonna go in the Samuel room. Isn't checking the bathroom because if somebody's in the bathroom, they don't need him busting down the doors. All of the kids are out back, including Navi. Also, Navi's too fucking powerful. She got Ruby to apologize. She's more powerful than an ancient dragon.
Well, to be fair, the mum has got them to apologise, but
Yeah, but not
They're a
sounding like they
child.
mean it.
Mhm.
Yeah, every time she's ever said sorry when the mom said to say sorry, she sounded sarcastic. This one sounded like she actually regretted her actions.
let us clarify. That's saying sorry to their sister
That
that
is fair.
they've known their entire life.
That's fair.
And
Guess I'll stick my head out back. Just. Oh, there's.
you see a Dragonborn with their cheeks bulging out for
Hmm.
some reason, crunching and squishing on something in their mouth.
Well, there's a garden out back. I'm assuming it's some of the garden stuff. I'm just gonna walk out and grab like an apple or something from a tree.
Navi offers you strawberries.
Oh, it's the underwear person. As Ruby's pointing the finger at you like you're a pervert.
Ah, you heard a bit of that conversation, did you? No, don't worry. It's not my situation to be dealing with. I thought it was funny.
Mm-hmm. You will have to explain at some point.
Someone stole someone's underwear. And I got to
guess
hear
that
the
you
whole
will have to
story.
explain at some point.
That person's got to be very embarrassed right about now.
Good. I hope they were a dick.
Yep, yeah. Anyways, I see that you're enjoying the garden, Ruby. What you got a mouthful of there?
Navi.
Bleh. They just opened their mouth and all the mushed up strawberries now on full display towards you.
I stick an apple in her mouth.
Bleh, bleh. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And a burst of fire as they melt some of it.
Roasted apple's not a bad idea, Ruby.
You also get a bit of it splattered on you because you're right there.
He doesn't mind, he just wipes it off. Right then,
Navi is smiling.
getting ready to go to the area. Have either of you seen Alexander or Finn?
No.
They kind of just disappeared
only
after
ones that-
our little
Yeah,
story.
the only ones that have come out here are Ruby and you.
So either they've drowned, or they're somewhere. They're either in the bathroom, which I hope is not the case, or they're in the room that is all pillows, which is the guest room. Which I
Did they
also
hiss?
hope.
Samuel room?
The Samuel room. Samuel never got around to using it, though.
No, he did not.
He's busy with his
God.
girlfriend.
Yes, he has been preoccupied.
I mean, that's fine. I understand if he's been.
Mhm.
The man needs some rest, and he brought me back to life, so I have no qualms with him taking his breaks. Plus, I mean,
Nice.
if we can't drag him on every adventure, I'm sure he's got other things he needs doing.
I'm sure he is fine.
I hope. Right then, Ruby, seeing as you seem to enjoy roasted apple, at some point I might make caramel apples for all of us. You like candy, right?
You're
Well,
going
that's-
to give Ruby more candy.
They're currently in the process of quickly munching through their even bigger bulging cheeks now to try just work it down so they can swallow it.
Yeah,
Or
not
giving
hearing an
you,
answer. Not hearing an answer, just, well, I guess if you don't want candy.
They just lean forward, spit all of it out on your boots because they can't talk then, and look up at you. Candy! Now! Candy, 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 candy.
Now,
Can't do it
Ruby,
right now.
Ruby, please.
Please, can I have candy? Now?
You're teaching them manners.
Slowly.
You know what? Good effort deserves a good reward, fine. I don't have the caramel apples ready. We'll do that after we go fishing, but I do have a couple of hard candies, some chocolate, and some I think I've got some honeysuckers. Give me a second. That's a window.
Yep. You just see them open up the window and lean out for a moment.
No, hold on.
Oh, hold on.
That's a stealth of 12.
Yep, so they open up with a loud bang as they climb out the window.
No,
It's 12.
It's not a loud bang. It's a 12. It beats my passive.
Oh, so you don't notice. Let me just roll swim.
Navi just watches.
Jesus.
Oh, is Finn
Yeah.
getting in on it?
Yeah, he just follows suit. He's not even trying to be quiet, he just doesn't want to damage the frame as he opens it up
Navi is just-
quietly and steps out.
Navi's just smiling.
Alright, so I'm gonna go get some.
Alexandra's
both
gonna
had-
look at
the fact
Tavian.
that Both had to pass Tola and her mom to get there.
Fucking sneaking out the window. That both of them just look at you. You guys went into the washroom and snuck out the fucking window. It's not even the
Mhm.
washroom technically. It's supposed to be a little library, but Tola made it the washroom, so shrug.
It's both the lavatory and the library. You can read a book while you're taking a shit.
You know, as hilarious as that is.
The best,
Alexandra
thoughts come
to-
from the shower. Anyway.
Alexandra to Finn is just gonna point to Tavian, like make a picking up motion, a walking motion, and then like a throwing into something motion.
Though
Davian?
that's simple enough to be understood, they give a thumbs up.
Yeah, what is it,
Navi
Navi?
just says, Davian,
Yeah.
you are about to be abducted.
I'm
sorry,
going to
what?
roll athletics now.
Yep, so
Just I'm sorry, what?
It gets picked up.
you basically get given advantage with Finn helping. They're grabbing the shoulders or legs, whichever one it is.
Oh no! What the? Just what the fuck?
Yep, you're lifted in the air, your arms and legs grasped by Fen and Alexandra.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
They're gonna run off.
Yep.
They're gonna start running towards the
They came through the window.
dock.
That's the last thing you heard as you run off towards the dock. Do you try to escape your fate?
No, I'm gonna try something last second.
You
Navi starts
reach-
packing up the children.
You reach the edge. It's time.
Mm-hmm.
Alexandra stops, looks at you.
So it's treason then.
Long live the king. She throws you into the water.
As she throws me in the water, I wrap my legs just around Finn's waist and I grab Alexander. I'm taking him with me.
Make an
And
athletics roll.
flexing while I'm doing it. Advantage, baby. Yeet.
With this very assisted by
21.
my athletics.
It would be your athletics.
I'll say since it's different.
You're coming with me.
He was not expecting
Well,
it.
At least she's in a swimsuit.
Oh shit! I think Finn
Finn,
gets
on
out.
the other hand,
So Tavian's legs weren't exactly
Finn
wrapped
dodges
well
your
enough.
legs and then pushes both of you in.
Yep. The images I'm getting here is Finn is well used to wrestling. As he's
Mhm.
grappled and squeezed, so feeling those legs on, he just slaps them down. Unintentionally in
Fuck.
the process, pushing you and Alexandra over the edge as both of you go plummeting. Meet the
Alexandra
fishes.
just has a look of absolute betrayal.
Just under the water.
Look,
I swim to the surface after I let
Yep.
go of her.
Both of you think for a moment, and just a salmon fish will swim in front of your faces, looks at you dead in the eyes.
I
there's just a look of-
immediately shoot my hand out to grab it by the tail.
Athletics?
Not an advantage. I'm not fucking showing off with this. Yeah. 11.
Nope. It
Yeah, it's just-
dives out of the way, giving you a small flick in the face with its fin as it's gone.
Just nod my head and then swim to the surface.
Do you allow him, Miss Alexander?
allow what?
You just swim to the surface.
She does, but she's also going after that fish.
Okay. You saw it slap him in the face. Go for it.
So indeed.
I'll make a roll for it.
It would have failed mine too. Oh well. He is so funny that I just fucking. I'm still happy that she got Long Live the King also.
And so you catch it. Just after it slaps Tavian in the face.
She'll swim up and throw the fish onto the shore.
Ah, well, that's one.
Finn, get the net.
Oh, well, I was planning to go like to a secret place, so
Just
Can I
grab the
take them?
fish.
he'll reach down and pick up the fish. Okay, this is a bit early, but okay.
No, we've got one. That means we can go ahead and make fish tacos later.
Okay. I'll go put them into the basket, which is carefully made just to hold fish and keep them secure. Okay, that's one.
That was a good sneak attack, the two of you. Holy shit.
I guess if this was a competition, that's 1 point to Alexandra.
Why do I feel like I can't let that stand? That's not like me.
Nothing wrong with a good competition.
I
Get that.
immediately sink back under the water.
And he's
Okay.
gone.
biggest
Alright, for leaving him behind.
biggest fish I could find. I'm gonna
I
go
think-
wrestle a fish.
I think with the loud splash before, most of them have scattered out.
Mhm.
While you're doing that, the rest can prepare and attempt to go. Just give me one check, see if you can catch something before they all scatter away.
Alright.
Okay. Give me a D100 roll to see if it... And give me one for yourself, Alexander, just to compare the salmon fish to see how big they were in comparison.
Bigger, higher, lower, higher. Which one's
Bigger,
better?
higher.
Okay. Oh, I caught a tiny fish. Damn.
Alexandra, let's see how big your salmon was.
Also not as big as I thought.
Just a
Bigger
bit
than
big.
yours.
That's fair. Just, damn. I just pop up, put it in the bucket, and then get on the boat.
At this point, Alexandra will take off her robe, revealing her Bumblebee's fucking swimsuit. Because the robe is wet.
There you go. Now it's not wet.
She's just gonna look at the now dry robe, look at her swimsuit.
Don't have to put it back on. It's just dry when you need it.
I mean, yeah, but like, it's the principle of the matter.
As you're saying this, Irregular and the lovely Tola will come out, have their own preparations done.
I'll let the others know. And just run out back. Hey, I think we're heading out. If all y'all want to come in the boats.
Navi is rounding up the children, and there is a child stampede.
A child stampede begins, all rushing onto the boats. A swimmer will clap their hands. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a long boat ride, as I want to take it to like a secret place I know of. A little place I haven't been in a while. It's a nice place for fishing. Pretty relaxing and private. It's also got plenty of nature there as well for all the nature lovers.
Oh, really?
Oh, I like that.
It's a little bit out of the city, but not too far. Hidden between some crags that's had a little bit of an accident in the past. You could consider it a tiny island, but not quite.
Hmm.
So, who's up for an adventure?
I'm always down for one.
Sure, I'll bite.
Ruby's jumping up and down. Tina's looking intrigued. Lynn, a little nervous. And the cat is just ignoring the conversation.
Right then. Lead the way, Finn. It's your expedition.
It is.
I'll get in the boat, grab the
sweetest-
ropes, and begin to guide the way.
The sweetest brass dragonborn I've ever met.
Get everyone here so I can just copy and paste you onto the map. Get the music playing.
You got a special fishing song there, DM? You forgot Ruby at the top.
Oh, did I?
Yep.
I did. Thank you for pointing that out to me.
So that way she isn't just gone when you get to the next map.
I wanted something relaxing. Da-da-da. I had music selected, but I don't remember what it was, and I didn't write it down.
So, Tavian, what's your plan for your swimming arrangements and gear?
Oh, well, I'm just gonna swim in my normal clothing. I have no qualms with getting my shirt and pants wet.
No, that's not fun.
Well, I mean, I could always grab a pair of swim trunks, but that's lame.
What? Part of the fun is dressing up.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm here to fish. I mean, dressing up for fishing, I can take my shirt off, but
No, you just want to fish? That's fine.
I mean, I could. You want to wrestle again? I'll throw you in the water this time.
I was just thinking swimming.
I mean, I can swim. I just don't care for it as much as I used to. Got a lot of bad memories in the water.
I guess that's fair.
He brings up nonchalantly.
It's not like the party didn't know, just the
Well,
ghost ship.
it gets worse. Oh boy. But yeah, no. I missed. Also, having prestidigitation to clean my pants and shirt anytime I want to be dry is just great. So. Ooh, music is neat.
So, Avi, what do you think?
What do
That's a
I think
good
of what?
size.
What do I think of what?
I don't know.
I think of a lot of things
Dressing-
and a lot of places. You're
Uh,
going to have to specify.
Dressing up to go fishing and the such like this?
Novi is not dressed up.
None of you guys are fun.
Navi does not really
Am I
have many
spoiled?
outfits.
I'm just spoiled.
Navi has 2 outfits. This and the dress that was bought for her.
That seems like problematic if your clothes got damaged beyond reasonable repair.
Navi looks at you, blinks, casts Druidcraft, and some of her clothes mend. Because they are made out of natural fibers and living material.
I mean, fair enough, I guess. I shall go consume my foot.
That sounds unpleasant. You don't need to do that.
Oh, cute. Just kisses Finn on the cheek.
The boat trial will be about an hour or two long. If people are helping, it'll be a bit faster on the roads. Pulling away from the city as you start to see the sheer size of it, the further away you get. The water's growing a bit stronger, but the general energy around the group is light, cheerful, and warm. Until eventually you find the crags of stone that he was speaking of. The hint of a vessel that crashed to the side of one of the large stones. Still lingering there, slightly keeping people away from it, as he just pulls this small little ship underneath the shadow of it, moving between the stones and revealing this homely little place. A small docking area that seems to have been carved out about 10 years ago. A small little hut affixed set into the beach. Seems like a lot of green and grass has grown over it, clinging to it. It hasn't been well maintained. But it's there and functional. As he pulls up, draws you into place, and sets the boat down. And there you are.
This is cute. How'd you come across this place?
It was back in my younger years of diving, trying to find good spots going on. Not really knowing that the further away you are from Alnora, the less it holds sway, the strangeness of the waters. So I tried going out of town for a bit, seeing if I could make it work, find a secret way down, and then I saw the rocks almost as an accident when the waters were strong and hit them myself, and ended up just slipping between as the waters pulled me in and finding this place. Kind of like my secret home away from home as I built this just to have my own little private space.
Okay.
This was back when I was still living with Pa and he kept having his sailor buddies watching me when he was out on the ships. Didn't really have any private time, especially with them bringing their own guests over.
That's fair. So this was your little getaway spot.
It was, and while we're a little bit away from the strangeness of Alnora, so you can't really do proper diving here, a lot of strange fish and things occasionally floated from the waters. So it's a nice place just to relax, catch the oddity.
Okay. Well, I'll certainly give it a good I think we'll certainly enjoy it.
And you can see the little stairs there leading up. There's just a place you can get near the top of these crags just to look over the place. See the sun rising up as well. Nice and cozy.
Might have to get up there and check that out.
I'd have to.
However, now that we're all here, I'll start pulling up the fishing rods one by one, offering them out to everybody. Why don't we all have a go at this and see what we can catch?
Sure. Why not?
Navi, I know you can just talk to the fish and make them come. Why don't you have a go yourself? Just enjoy yourself a little bit.
My Navi is good. My Navi thinks that they will explore the isle a bit, if that is alright.
No issues here with that. I prefer if you joined us, but you do you.
I mean, honestly, if you find anything interesting, you can share with the group.
Exactly.
Especially if you see any interesting.
However, my Navi does have a promise to keep, and she will go over. She will boop Ruby on the nose, and now Ruby can talk to animals.
I thought that was supposed to go to Tina.
Nope.
Nope. Ruby wants to make a
Ruby
friend
was
with
the
a
one that
fish.
asked. Ruby was the one who asked.
Okay, I got that backwards for some reason.
Nope.
Just look at Ruby. Blink.
They go cross-eyed for a moment and blur over the finger.
Huh.
Okay, we got booped. Why? We got booped. And we
Remember
feel
when I told
tingly for a
Australia?
moment.
Yes.
Oh,
remember
friend.
Australia?
Friend.
Okay. We can do that. Yes. They quickly grab the fishing rod and just waddle over to the waters. Grab a worm from the bucket. Give it a
The
squinty
worm's
eyes.
The worm
Oh.
screaming.
Oh! This is weird. Okay, they put the worm back. Don't want to do that anymore. And but they still put the fishing rod out there without any bait.
Are you trying to catch a fish? You need to put a worm on the.
The worm is screaming, I didn't like it. So I'm going without the bait.
Oh, I see what happened. Navi, are you sure that's a good idea? You're gonna traumatize the poor child. They're gonna become vegan.
They asked.
I am already vegan.
You're vegetarian, darling.
Not the same thing.
No.
No. You eat.
They were the one who asked.
You still eat chicken, eggs, and fish. You realize that, right?
The head tilts to the side. That's like plants, right?
Fish is fish, and chicken eggs are chicken eggs. They come from. How
Actually-
have they not? You know what? I think this is actually probably.
Maybe we should
Um,
just keep her in the dark so that way she doesn't become vegan.
They're excellent sources of protein and plant-based, and don't worry about it, darling. It's natural. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm
All
becoming. Why am I becoming a mom?
I've learned is that apparently
Fuck off, Brett.
your daughter, he says, wiggling his eyebrows at Alexandra,
I hate you.
your sister
Shh.
can't eat literally anything that I cook.
What? Why?
Because I primarily eat meat.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I could, other than like the sweets I cook, but even then they
I
have
don't
honey and
really
milk.
know how she eats honey and milk.
Oh dear lord. Can't wait for your mom to have to explain that to her and her just lose all appetite. Or maybe that's why your mom hasn't described that to her. Hey Finn, why are you hurt?
Oh, I just haven't put their hit points to full.
I slapped his ass a little too hard.
Ah, that makes sense. Right then. So,
I accidentally smited.
are you going to fish with a rod or are we going back under the water?
I just came out here to relax and enjoy the sun.
I mean, that's also fair. I didn't think I was going to be swimming, but now the sudden urge to catch fish and cook is pretty high.
Well, then do that. Enjoy your time.
Alright. Just takes off his shirt, takes a running dive into the water from the dock.
Could you give me a quick D20 for Lynn, Navi? Okay, They will actually try fishing. I was to see if they were just gonna stick over there with Navi. So actually give fishing a try.
She fishing with
I
her
mean,
claws?
she did tell Lynn that she could fish with her claws.
True.
Guess I'll just
Hand fishing with the claws.
gonna fish for a
So
few
what is-
hours.
Okay, Tina will stay with Tavian.
Just I hand her a fishing rod and some bait.
Swimmer brought plenty of that.
I
And
will get.
now-
I'll actually let her use the smaller fish that I took for bait, because you can catch bigger fish by using smaller fish. We do that a lot where I live. Just hook it at the top fin. So that way it doesn't actually hurt the fish, so it'll swim around waiting for a bigger fish to eat it.
Okay. Well, we'll just go over the special rules that I made for fishing for this particular session.
Oh.
So, for everyone that's going to do a bit of fishing, quickly just give me a d20 roll.
Alright. I'm going in the water.
Alexandra is going to snuggle up next to Finn, give him a peck on the cheek, and fish while leaning up against him.
And you can do a roll for Ruby
Holy shit.
and Lynn if you'd like.
I'll roll for Tina here.
It's Tina just sitting there like, I'm happy to be here.
Maybe. We'll find out. Yeah, probably. I will, if I'm going spear fishing using my spear, what do I roll? Do I just still roll a d20?
Still a d20 because that's for
Alright.
something else.
Alright. Me and Tina just not having any luck.
So, who got a 1 to 5?
No one.
Okay, who got a 6 to 10?
6 to 10. Tavian. Both him and Tina.
Oh, and Ruby also got a 7. Unfortunately for everyone who did that, you didn't catch anything on the first round of fishing. Nothing plucks on the rod. You just sat there waiting for a while, just enjoying the warm summer breeze, chatting a little bit. 11 to 14.
11 to 14. Surprisingly, no one.
Okay, 15 to 17.
Navi.
Lynn, not Navi.
Oh, Lynn. Look, yeah. All I see is dice rolls. I don't know
Yep.
who's actually making them.
That's a
But there.
Lynn and a swimmer.
Okay.
Okay, you can roll a d10 for swimmer for me, and you can roll a d10 for Lynn for me, Navi.
Holy shit.
It's a 10.
Oof.
Okay, so swimmer ends up catching a tiger barb fish as
Ah.
they're tugging, pulling on the rod for a little bit before suddenly pulling one out. The fish swaying on the end of it before they catch it with a grin. Ah, I caught something for once. Yes. And Lynn finds them catching a discus fish.
Oh, those are big and edible. The tigerfish, not so much. Those are poisonous.
For the discus fish, it's a colourful little thing, full of stripes and spots. It's adorable. And the tiger barb is also a bit of a small one. Got its own stripes. That gives it like almost a tiger pattern. Hence the name.
Those are barbed. They're poisonous, are they not? Or am I thinking of something else?
I think the tiger one is poisonous. I think it's very poisonous, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's hyper poisonous. Not as poisonous as the stonefish, but
What's the fish called?
Tiger barb.
Not a tiger fish, tiger bird fish.
Yeah, I don't think that they're poisonous, the tiger barb one. They don't have any spines thinking of. They do like to swarm
Oh!
and knit.
oh
the,
no
uh,
no no.
not
Okay,
the,
yeah, gotcha. It's not
yeah,
the yeah,
it's different fish.
gotcha.
I think that might be a lionfish.
It might be a lionfish. I might be thinking of a lionfish. It has specifically recently been brought up.
the lionfish. The
And
These
the
are kind of
last one,
small.
and the last one we have is from Alexandra with a 19. Could you give me a D10?
okay. Pull up a fucking tuna. It's the full S tuna.
Could get something bigger. This is ocean water. Could end up with like a marlin or even like the sunfish.
You catch yourself a Criboness. I'll type in the word for you so you can actually see what this thing looks like as you pull it out of the depths.
Okay.
How big are you? They're also
Oh,
not
they're
very big.
tiny.
Yeah, these
They
are
look cool.
itty bitty, but they're pretty. That would make a great that would be something great to put inside your fountain. But it's also freshwater. This is an ocean.
As they said, this is a very strange lake where things pop up, but they shouldn't.
That's fair.
Your statement is fair.
Maybe they also just survive in any water because the current population believes fish in water.
Next round. And what are you doing with your fishes? Are you keeping them, putting them back into the waters?
Alexandra's gonna think for a minute. I think Mom would love to have this in her fountain.
Oh, if we're keeping it, I have jars for that.
Oh, well, she'll hand it over to him or help him put it in a jar.
Ruby is pouting. I'm not able to catch anything yet. Tina's just relaxing, swimming side by side, and Lynn is eyeing what they have before sniffing it, thinking if it's food. Should they eat it raw? Should they not? Tempting. Oh wait, I didn't catch anything. My brain is thinking they did for some reason. Never mind.
Alright then.
Next round. Would everyone like to do another D20 roll for me?
Sure.
Oh Jesus, Alexandra just good at fishing apparently. I'll go ahead and roll for Tina. Oh, Tina suddenly catches something. And then I'll roll for me, which spearfishing. Yeet. Maybe I catch something. Huh.
Two 12s there. Two. I rolled for swimmer, so let's have a look and see what you lovely people caught. So swimmer failed to catch anything this round. Moving on to those two 12s. Could you give me two D10s there, Nava? For Lynn and Ruby. Never? You still here?
Yeah, sorry.
Could you give me 2 d10s, please?
Ah.
Okay, so Ruby just pulls out this huge ass bass of a fish. A literal bass fish that's just flapping in its face and starts chatting at it. And just holding it in the water because apparently it doesn't like being out of the water. They're giggling, they're laughing, and this is definitely a huge ass bass fish. You all know how big these things are, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those things are pretty big. They're not massive, but they're pretty big.
And for that 5, Lynn managed to catch himself a little minnow.
Oh, she can just eat that one.
Yep. She looks around, tries to make sure no one's looking. You, Navi, obviously notice before they stuff it in their mouth and just try it raw.
Sounds about right.
The primal instinct took over. We've got a 15 and a 14, so Tavian and Tina. Which one of them is Tina and which one of them is yourself?
It doesn't really matter either way. They're both the same, like basically the same number. We'll do Tavian then Tina, I guess. Make Tavian's the 15 and hers the 14.
Okay, roll 2d10 for me.
Alright. She's very adept at fishing, apparently. 2 and a 7. Alright.
Okay, so you catch yourself a catfish.
Oh, that's good. That's good for food.
It
Also,
looks
those
at
things get
you.
massive. Like, catfish just... Oof.
They do. It's a chunky boy that lands in your lap, giving you the stink eyes. Why am I here? You suck. Go away.
I'm spearfishing. It doesn't land in my lap.
Oh, right. So you caught it. It wiggles about for a bit as the waters turn briefly crimson before going still.
Mhm.
As for Tina, they manage to catch themselves a little blue gill. The colourful little fish making them giggle.
Good catch, dear. That one's...
I caught one! I caught one! I caught one! I caught one!
Here. He'll get up on the thing and he'll pull out his spare spear because he has a regular spear. He's specifically got the water spear, I can't remember what it's called. They're specifically made for fishing.
A harpoon?
A harpoon,
I think,
yeah, absolutely. So he was like, "Why don't you try this, dear?"
They'll gingerly take it while adding the little fish they caught into a jar to keep it secure in the waters.
Well, trying to catch some to eat as well. We'll get you a fish bowl when we get back for that one.
Okie dokie. So what do I do with this? Just poke the waters?
If you see a fish moving, you can either poke at it or you can throw it.
Okay.
Here, let me tie a rope to the end of it. Do you want me to tie the other end of the rope to you, or do you want me to tie it to the dock here?
The docker. I might fall in the water if
Alright.
it's on me.
Yeah, you could if you spear a big fish. If you spear a big fish that gets stuck to the dock, then I might have to go and help bring it up. So, be a little bit better to spear it to the end of the dock. And I'll tie the rope around one of the posts, and I'll set her up next to it. And then I guess I'd dive back into the water.
And now, Alexandra. You got a 17. Could you roll me a d10?
Oh, should I roll for Finn?
I rolled for Finn myself.
Ah, okay.
They got a 10. They didn't catch anything, unfortunately. But you can roll for them next time if you'd like.
8.
Hell yeah.
You got yourself a Datanoid. It's spelled like this, if you're curious.
Oh, they're pretty chunky. They're decent size.
That might be a food one. We might not be doing fish tacos. We might be doing a fish stew, or even just like fried fish. These things are.
It's a golden coloring that glimmers
That
with
one's
dark
pretty
stripes across it as Fen looks over. Oh, you managed to get one, nice. We could make a barbecue out of that one, maybe.
Dude, catfishes get up to like 5 foot in length. Jesus.
Did you leave, Alexandra?
Leave what?
Finn just spoke to you and you just sat there in silence.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at that noise. Let's try and figure out if they're safe to eat or not. What did he say?
He's basically congratulating you for catching anything, and maybe we could barbecue that one.
Maybe?
Do you think it's safe to eat?
We can always
Colour.
try it.
It's colourful, that can sometimes mean poison, but I don't know. It looks safe. Not that bright in colours.
We could give it a try. Small bits first, see if it poisons us.
True, true. If we start
Or
feeling
worse.
funny, then nah. If we feel good funny, then sure, we can carry on.
You usually make me feel good funny.
As do you.
Aw.
I think this one goes in the basket, not in the jar. We're not planning to keep this one.
Yeah, we're planning to eat it.
It is 100% edible, and apparently they're pretty good.
This one
That's good.
goes into the basket. Next round.
Popular in China, apparently.
Alexandra, you can also roll for Finn now if you'd like.
Oh, well. Their luck turns.
Yep. Would you say you were the first one, or is Swimmer the first one?
I was the second, so
Okay.
I got the 3.
And then we have Tavian. What are your rolls?
Let's see. D20 for that, 1 for that. 2 is gonna be Tina, because I don't want her to spear a shark and the dock get ripped apart, and I'll roll the 18 while I'm in the water, because that's a little bit. I don't want her to get eat.
Okay, okay.
Tiger, roll for Lynn.
Indeed. Give me a D10 for Lynn, please.
Oops.
Is your internet crashing, hon? You kind of flickering on and off.
It's fine. Everything's fine. We're good. D10.
Yep. So Lynn is going down to those depths, attempting to catch things with their claws, and ends up swiping at something they think is a fish, only for it to latch onto their fingers and find it to be one of the very bitey ones. You know, the ones that usually come in swarms that eat people?
Oh, does she
Piranhas?
retreat?
It's a piranha, but it's a single one.
Oh, well.
As she jumps back and is flailing her arm in the air trying to get it off.
If it's biting you, bite it back, I yell.
It's biting, it's biting, bite back, It goes still after one bite.
There you go.
She carefully attempts to just peel it off with large bite marks on her arms. Just like, ow, ow, ow. How does this hurt? Wait a minute, why does this hurt? This shouldn't hurt. They eye the fish with suspicion.
Yeah, because she shouldn't be able to be hurt by anything that's not magical.
Exactly. Fish, bite mark, fish, bite mark, looking back and forth. Navi, could you check this fish just in case?
Navi, who is over meditating underneath this cherry blossom, seems zoned out. Their hands in the earth.
Okay.
Their eyes are closed.
Maybe later. Okay, I don't think it's dead, just unconscious. I'll put it in a jar. Okay. After that one, who else got a low roll?
I think everybody got
Hi.
a low row. I got a high roll.
It was Alexandra. Give me a D10, please.
Ooh.
9.
Okay, for you, that's another hostile. So you have a tiny little shark that bites onto the end of your rod. Not one of those big, dangerous ones, but a small one. And it is just gnawed off the end of your fishing rod.
Just like a cookie cutter shark.
Yep. You see it on the top of the surface as it just goes on through, taking your bait and the stuff with it. Do you attempt to go after it?
She just looks at it as it swims away. Shrugs. Puts down what's left of her pole, kind of grabs Swimmer's pole, and then just starts fucking making out with him.
Okay.
Cute. Also not cute.
For the next round, there's no more fish being caught by those two, as they are preoccupied.
I guess I'll roll my d10 now.
Yep, your D10 for Tina and the D10 for your higher roll.
That's Tina for a 1, and let's see what I get. Looked like it landed on 10.
So Tina will end up spearing something in the waters and pulling back and finding a old battered boot. Well, it looks like there's a just overgrowth inside of it as they pull back and hold their nails. Ugh, stinky. Ugh.
Did she decide to sniff the boot?
Yes.
I mean, it's on her. Alright.
Then there's you with that 18.
And a 6.
Yep, I'm just making sure I'm getting the right list. You found yourself catching on Kuklis.
A what?
Let me just get the... I'm probably saying it wrong. I'll give you the name of it so you can check it out yourself. You caught that. It's another type of catfish, technically. The dwarven one.
Let me see if I can get a hold of that real quick. That's the one right there.
Yep, that's the name I gave it for.
And it's another type of catfish. Is this one of the fucking massive ones? Because the one that I sent in the pictures is a small one.
This is actually a dwarf one.
Oh,
So
a
it's actually
dwarf
a small
sucker.
one.
That's unfortunate. Just pop back up. Yeah, I don't think that I would be able to spear that tiny thing. I would have to come up with it in my hand. If I speared that, it would not be anything left. So I just come up and just holding its tail in my hand. Just, Tina, one of the jars. I got another one for you to keep in the bowl.
They lift up the jar after putting aside the boot with a displeased look.
And I drop this tiny little thing. They're cute looking, so she probably like that.
That definitely cheers them up. I think that was pity. It looks cute too. And they set it down with the other little fish they've got.
Catfish. Itty bitty thing. Alright, then alright, I still gotta get something else to eat, because that catfish is only gonna feed about probably just Finn. Finn's a big boy. He catches another breath, puts his feet on the dock, and he's gonna push himself back underneath the water, trying to go a little bit deeper.
This round is the only things that were caught, so for Navi and yourself, as 2 people are out for this round, currently doing
Kissing.
doing things that are currently being blurred.
No, they're just kissing, it's fine. They wouldn't do
But
that
they
on
are
a
just
public
kissing.
public
Yeah, they're
beach
not.
around everybody.
They're not doing that, but
So Navi, Tavian, could you give me some lovely rolls, please?
1 and 2. Oh, I didn't mean to roll the third one. Ignore the third one. Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
Alright.
Ruby may have caught something amazing.
Or maybe it's Lynn. Was Lynn the first one and then Ruby the second one, or was it the other way around there, Adri?
He's always been the first roll.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Yep.
Alright.
Remember that Ruby can talk to whatever she catches.
Oh
Yep, yep,
no. I gotta.
They've caught one thing's made friends with it. It's a big old bass that they've attempted to set in the jar to keep it, but it's a bit too big.
Get him a bucket.
Okay, so I'm going to need a D10 for you, Navi. And 2 D10s from you, Tyrion.
You got it.
Oh wait, you got a
12 and 11. Yeah.
So you
So-
did get something there.
A 1 for Tina and a 6 for me.
And 1 roll from Navi that's also a D10. For Ruby. Okay, so we'll go with the simple fish for you, Tavian, first, for yourself and Tina. So you catch an eel, or for that one, which I believe is yourself. As you spear it through, feel it wriggle around in protest before you come back up, it having gone still.
Mhm.
Thankfully, not getting shot.
That was who got that one?
Yourself.
Oh, that would have been fine. I'm spearfishing. It would have just been speared on the end of the spear. And the pole is wood, so shrug.
And from what I have in my list, Tina has caught herself a quipper,
Oh,
which is a
those-
small carnivorish fish
yeah,
with
they're-
sharp, pointy bits.
yeah, but they're not particularly dangerous to people.
This one, like the piranha, seems to have been caught outside of its own little swarm.
She's just reeling it back in with the spear on the. She's just pulling the
Yep.
rope back up. Oh, she got
Because
one.
she was currently using a spear, so it's already dead and no longer a danger.
Mhm. I'm swimming with these things. I'm swimming with all of these things that we've pulled up. Fucking piranhas and quippers and sharks. Oh my.
Oh my, indeed. Let me just make sure I've got the details for what Ruby just caught. Because it is something interesting.
Mm-hmm. So we've only caught a catfish for dinner. At
Well,
least it's a big
and there's
fish.
the one Islander caught.
Yeah, from earlier.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's that, and the Duro something.
Yeah, the Duros. So there's some fish.
So, a very large fish is starting to be pulled out of the depths by Ruby. It looks of a similar shape to the bass from earlier, but this one has a silvery gleam of metallic scales over its form, and it is about double the size of the previous
No.
bass.
Did she catch a deep sea bass? And we're not allowed to eat it?
What can I say? But this one is massive and literally glistening in the sun as it joins the other bass, with about double the size. And Ruby is giddy, jumping up and down, while some of the waters around the silver bass seems to just be getting a little bit colder.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Fish.
That's a. Did she just pull up a half dragon fish?
What can I say?
That's
She might have.
There's a dragon out there that's got some splaining to do.
Does it though?
Look, when you're horny, you're
No, there's a dragon out
really
there.
bad.
Yeah, that was really
Really
bad. There's a
bad.
dragon out there that's got some splaining to do. Just blinks over there like that one's probably sapient because when you get